What? Oh, that was just like him imagining what he'd do. Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's nasty.
That's gross.
Good evening. We are back with One Punch Man Season 2, Episode 9. And if you were there for that chaotic last episode that we were in, just want to apologize for maybe, I don't know. There may be some angry people in the comments. I'm not
People
really
are
sure.
gonna be angry. Or like if you're angry, come on, have some lighthearted fun.
We've been recording One Punch Man kind of in spurts here, just between weeks and whatnot. So there may be some lapse in memory in terms of certain details. But for the most part, I think we pretty much get what's going on with the story. I think, yeah, if you heard my reaction from the last episode, I definitely still think that the last one was the most exciting for me to watch. And fight-wise, maybe I should clarify that more. Fight-wise, I think the fight with Boros was obviously the best fight we've seen so far in the show. But I almost want to call episode 8 like the Red Wedding of One Punch Man, which is like you just see people drop
Wedding?
It's a Game of Thrones reference.
Oh.
Maybe we can watch that show down the line. But I'm actually very excited to see this one because I know Saitama, I don't know where the hell he was last episode. Taking a shit, going for a walk. I don't know, but he just disappeared. Now he's just showing up here out of the blue to save Suryu. I don't know. I haven't been this hyped to see Saitama pop off since that fight with Boros. So
You think it's gonna be
looking
easy?
forward to this one. Oh, for sure. I think it's going to be a piece of cake. I don't think it's going to be a real challenge for him ever in this show until, and this is where our theories come in, until Garou becomes an actual monster, where we got a hint to that last episode where Watchdog Man, I think, sniffed him or smelled him and he was just like, are you a monster or a human? And that just was like, what?
Yeah.
But it plays into what we know of season 3 where it's monsters versus heroes and we see Garou and Saitama in that poster. So I really am liking because first half of season 2 really focused on Garou and just like his background and what he's trying to accomplish. And it just makes sense. It makes sense if he becomes like this crazy monster. And he's the one that eventually becomes like Saitama's, I don't know, like fulfillment in life almost, where Saitama finally gets to have fun in a fight. I'm not sure. But regardless, if you'd like to support us and get 2 weeks early access, you can go over and check out our Patreon. We are going to be starting a new show. I don't know when we'll drop this announcement. Maybe you guys will have already known, but we're going to be moving on to Freerun after One Punch Man ends. And that's really just for the sake of growing the channel. You know, we're still young. We're still at an early stage of our YouTube careers here, really. So apologies that we couldn't make this a poll, but we do want to be able to do that for you guys later down the line, potentially after Freerun or maybe even after Arcane Season 2. We're got a lot of different ideas cooking in the pot here. But thank you so much as always, and we will catch you guys in the reaction. I want an answer as to where the fuck he was.
Did not expect to see this man cry.
I know that head. Oh, there's something about this monster that's just really annoying. You remember it.
Yeah, okay.
He's fine, man. He's more than fine.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh. Kind of wanted to see the actual punch.
せっかく優勝したのに。その対策のために。いや、対策ってほどでもないんだけど、たまたまチケットが手に入ったから。もっと言えばまあ、暇だったから。暇だ。
Yeah, that's pretty much what's been happening this entire show.
修理を終えたらすぐに戻らなければ。不意打ちとはいえ、俺を一撃で倒す怪人。
Okay, I was just about to ask who fucked Genos up like this, but it was this guy.
Saitama 先生の力も借り、一斉に叩く。そこまでのやつ。
He has a little mobile healing station.
入念な準備をして、やっと勝てるかどうか。
This is gonna get Saitama interested. Yeah.
怪人はどこ行った？あっちだけど。ああ、あのでかい音はその時のか。ねえ、忠告したろ。
Wait, poor Siryu just lost all his teeth.
奴は元超一流の武術家でもあるんだ。尋常じゃない。
Teeth really make a difference on your face.
へえ、武術の達人か。ちょうどいい。消化不良だったからな。話さないぞ。恩人をみすみす見殺しにはできない。
See, he's a little bit confusing because I remember this first time the heroes came to save him, he was willing to just abandon them.
Yeah.
Save his own life.
I don't think his life has ever been on the line like that, too. He's like, wow, I had to actually depend on somebody for once. I guess I do owe you my life.
Yeah. Can't with his teeth. Oh, shit.
Damn, that was quick. All right.
Oh my, they just off-screened that, man.
嘘ついて大会に出場したこと、秘密にしといてくれ。もう一つ聞いていいかな、埼玉くん。弟子にしてくれないか。
Oh, another disciple?
絶対に。
Absolutely not.
Sorry, I already have one.
Flashback to the days when Genos would not stop sharing his life story. Yes, he does.
顧みず声援を送ってくれる男子たち。その愛情は無駄にはしない。はい。そうか、わかったぞ。
Oh my god.
Just give me Toto vibes all over again.
Yeah.
エンジェルハグ。
じっと見てない？血まみれで。
Oh god, that close up.
プリズナー。何？ヒーロー狩りには久しぶりに興味が湧いた。それがきっかけで格闘技の大会にも出てみた。けど、水流も他のやつも超一流の武術怪人ってやつと戦っても特に何も感じなかった。何も得るものがなかった。
埼玉市？
Thought it was Moon Rider.
キング。お前出歩いて大丈夫なのか？
うん。
キング。
まだこれから生えてくるかもしれないよ。それに育毛剤だって。
待て。全然そういう話してないから。俺はもうこれ以上強くはなれないらしい。俺は強くなりすぎたんだ。
You don't even think it's possible for you to get even more strong.
いくら怪人を退治しても、俺の心の中は退屈でしょうがないんだ。
It's kind of crazy that like he really is just like basing all his excitement and like tying happiness to him finally being able to get a challenge out of somebody.
Yeah, I think at his core he's a fighter. Like he actually enjoys combat. Gives him a thrill, I guess.
But there's more to life than just fighting.
お前だって人に語れるほどヒーローやってないくせに。
I actually appreciate what King's saying to him.
Yeah.
It's like trying to shift his
Yeah, like you
goal.
see.
勇気を強く持ち、ひいてはヒーローとしての伸びしろが多く残されているのではないだろうか。だとすると、もう自分は成長しきったなどというセリフは浅はかで傲慢な発言だと思えてこないかな。
キング。
I love the way he says king.
少なくとも俺はそう思う。
What a great friend. He read it in a mind. That just blew my
最高の
mind.
ヒーロー、理想について考えるか。挑発したって無駄だぜ。どうせゲームで負けたって悔しくないし、腹も立たないんだから。俺は感情が薄れてきてるからさ。
そっか、わかった。じゃあハンデとして俺は指一本ずつしか使わないからさ。
言ったな、今度こそぶっ潰してやる。
He was just waiting for the handicap.
返り討ちに遭うとは。
Oh,
Okay.
パワーもスピードも
the most unlikely hero. Wow, that's actually really interesting.
Yeah.
ただ、四足戦闘スタイルに人間相手の武術じゃ相性も悪かった。勉強になったぜ。
Yeah, you see the adaptation that's coming out. He's just gonna get stronger and stronger until he becomes a full monster.
俺は
Ooh.
間違いねえ。またとないチャンスだ。体は動くし痛みも感じねえ。
He's just gonna go after the strongest S class that he thinks is the strongest, at least.
キング、てめえを狩るぜ。奴ら、次の反応を予測しろ。
What?
読めた。
Oh, that was just like him imagining what he'd do.
今襲いかかってきたやつ、知り合い？
いや、心当たりはないよ。
たく、怪人だけじゃなくてあんなチンピラまで相手してたらキリねえな。そういえばお前、
I don't think Saitama even realized who he just kicked.
いや、知らない。
Look at the way he went through the wall.
各地で怪人が暴れたり、怪人を自称するヒーロー狩りってのが活動してたり、いろいろ起きてるんだ。
It's actually kind of funny how much he's getting messed up right
Yeah.
now.
だからちょっと期待してんだ。もしかしたら俺より強いかもしれないしな。
そっか。早く会えるといいね。
Wow, that was the way that they panned the camera to Garu's frame when they said that.
Yeah.
気が悪いな。そうだろう。終わりの44期唯一の生き残り。音速のソニック。
Interesting name.
里の出身者が。
黄金の37期。疾風のウィンド。
豪華のフレイム。俺に何の用だ。
勧誘に来た。俺たちと大きなことをしないか。
大きなことだと。
ああ、この世界の支配者になるんだ。人間を超越した怪人としてな。
怪人だけで構成された怪
You
人
think they're already
協会という組
monsters?
織がある。俺たちはそこの一員だ。
How can they get back to being
世界をひっ
human?
くり返ろうとしている。妄言にしか聞こえんが。
Maybe they still are completely human.
なぜ俺を誘う。怪人協会と言ったろう。俺たちも
怪人だ。
How?
Yeah. I guess they're a bit more evolved. Like
Okay.
they have better control of
Okay.
the monster.
And can like
Part of
bring it out.
themselves.
Yeah.
パワーアップに興味が湧いたか。怪人細胞。
And they're really trying to recruit a bunch of people.
取り込むだけだ。お前に渡しておく。怪人協会で待っているぞ。
このままいくら修行を重ねてもあいつに勝てるビジョンが浮かばない。
You still won't beat him even if you take
I
that.
don't see him taking it. Yeah, I don't really think it's gonna happen.
I think so either.
俺はあの男に敗れた時。
It would be cool though if he did.
当然なんだ。人としての正に未練はない。埼玉、俺は怪人になるぞ。
Oh,
Okay.
怪人たちがまだ残留しているので、
didn't see that one coming.
避難警報は
I actually really thought that he wasn't gonna do it and was just depending. Like he's like, I'm just gonna train more and I'll eventually
might-
become
It
stronger.
might also be the show just fucking with us.
まで
That too.
永久ヒーローを襲い続けると公言しているようです。
W しか。付近のヒーローたちを集めて包囲しよう。必要ない。雑魚相手に何人も出動するのは人員の無
This
駄だ。
guy's so pale.
He's a vampire.
俺に預けてくれ。
Zombie.
さてと。
おい、全然ヒーローの
俺の読みが正しければ、今回の騒動を裏で操っている黒幕は、あの組織。
Sure. This monster is like what, 5'3", and he wants to be called demon.
ついているな。まずい。一般人が襲われ
Why
る。
are you coming for the short kings like this?
It's like all the
Actually, it's
demon
literally
level
411.
monsters.
ゴリラじゃないか。
All the demon level monsters we've seen are ginormous.
いや、急にそんなの言われても。
They look so different.
存在ならば、ここで襲撃。
Oh,
いざこざはよそでやれ。
is this the same cyborg gorilla from season
Yes.
1?
やつを追う。
Wow, he took him out like it was nothing.
トップの名は怪人王オロチ。アジトのおおよその位置も送られてきた。場所は Z 市、例のゴーストタウンだ。
今回の怪人たちは集団行動ができる程度の理性は持ち合わせている。我々に接触を図ってくる可能性は極めて高い。
必ず救出しろ。
怪人協会からメッセージが届きました。怪人協会からメッセージが届きました。
どんな
怪人協会から。
Oh, I was gonna say, wait, why are you repeating yourself?
様子が変だぞ。
怪人協会から。
Oh my god.
来ました怪人協会から。
怪人協
Oh, that's nasty.
That's gross.
ました。
What the fuck? Wait, he actually ate it.
But cooked it first.
火を通してよかったんだよな。常識的に考えてこんな肉生のまま食えるわけないしな。あまり
Will it even
Oh,
work?
wow. He's actually doing it.
首を洗って。
Is it gonna work if he cooked it or did he kill it? Because
Wait, what? What are you saying?
I'm saying, is that even gonna work? Because he cooked it.
Yeah, why wouldn't it?
I don't know. The thing was alive when it was given to him, like it was moving, and now it's not moving because it's cooked. Like, did he? That's what I'm saying. Is it a living organism that needs to be like a host that takes over a host?
Okay, I hear you.
No, but I'm just saying, like, is he gonna go through all this
I
for
don't know.
nothing and then be like, what the fuck?
That'd be kind of lame if he like actually made that commitment to becoming a monster and then it just didn't happen because he cooked it. But
It's
that's
also
also
One Punch Man, very
sad.
on par with the story.
Very on brand for One Punch Man if that's actually what happened. So I'm very excited to see, I think a lot of things, well not a lot, but like a few things come up now. One is Bang meeting Garou.
Mm-hmm.
I hope we get that showdown between each other. It's so funny how Saitama just kicked him. It's like it was nothing. I'm actually more curious about Suryu now. I hope he still stays part of like the main story and like keeps making efforts to become Saitama's disciple. Because I think it would be fun if they all just kind of ran around like a trio. Because Genos, Suryu, they're both incredibly strong. And then it's like, what if Saitama starts to build his own army of like disciples? He just becomes the next Jesus or whatever. And then also, yeah, this whatever the hell the Monster Association's planning, but I think the Hero Association was talking about planning a rescue for one of their top
hostages.
donors, the hostage.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's hostages plural or just that kid.
I thought that they had the dad and the kid. Oh, actually, no, you might be right because they said that if we don't get him back, I think they said that they're like cut off or something by this guy, right?
No, but I remember seeing the dad also like tied up somewhere, but I don't know, maybe we're misremembering, but they definitely have his son at the very least.
Yeah.
So.
I was gonna say, I was gonna ask, like, why does Bang have to be the one that has to defeat Garou? But because I was gonna like, well, you know, Saitama already like pretty much like threw him into the wall in like 5 seconds. Like, can it just be Saitama? But I'm guessing based off what Bang said, it's kind of like I have to destroy my own creation, right? I think that's kind of like what I got from it.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear. Like, it's like, this is my student, he's my responsibility. Like, he clearly thinks like that. And I like, if whatever Bang or whatever Garou has become, Bang obviously sees it as this is something that I like gave him the tools to be able to do. So like, he definitely sees it as his responsibility to take care of it. By take care of it, I don't know if that means killing him or getting him arrested, sending him to prison, or what. Because you're right, like, Garou's been kind of fucked up by a couple of years, so why don't we just have them take care of him? Because he clearly doesn't stand a chance against Saitama. But I think this is more so like Bang wants to take matters into his own hands. He doesn't want his student to cause trouble for other people. Like, he feels like it's his own fault.
Yeah. Something I'm also interested in is, you know, I actually, okay, so just before I go into that, but to the same point, when they were like, oh, the Monster Association is going to reach out to us, I didn't think that they were going to. I just thought that it's all part of we just want to take over the planet. Like, what kind of negotiating do we need to do and like this, when he was like, oh, like the monsters were protesting, like in my head, I'm just like, why does there need to be some sort of negotiation if the plan that kind of has been talked about is them just like taking over the planet? You know what I mean? Like what value is there for humans to give to them, like not to fight? I mean, there's too many monsters. I don't know if like all of the S-class heroes could take on every single monster. I feel like there's just like an overwhelming amount of them.
Yeah, that didn't make sense to me either. I mean, we saw them sending a guy who they turned into a monster, but
yeah,
he seemed almost like a ticking time bomb, like they knew he was going to explode. So the Hero Association was right that they were going to get a message from the Monster Association. I'm just going to say Monster A, Hero A. It's just so hard to keep saying association. But Monster A is basically like they did send a message, but it wasn't to negotiate. It seems like it just seems like a threat almost. So
yeah,
maybe, I don't know, maybe the Hero A will be proven right and Monster A will send over an actual negotiation. But I agree with you. Like, I don't think there's really anything to negotiate. It's just, we're going to kill you all or we're going to take over your planet. End of discussion.
Yep.
I do want to talk really quickly about King, the speech he gave to Saitama, irrespective of the fact that he took the whole reasoning from a manga that he read. But I hadn't seen it in that perspective before, where it's like Saitama isn't really as true of a hero as even someone like Moomin Rider. Like, I think Moomin Rider is more of a true hero than Saitama.
Yeah,
to me,
he has that
like,
spirit.
It's more like Saitama, like he said it in the beginning, like, I'm doing this for fun, this is more of a hobby. But I don't know, like, we've never really focused on why he wants to be a hero. Like, he could really just be a guy just looking around trying to like find like the strongest people to fight.
Well, that's what I think it is, because that's the only thing he's tying to fulfillment is like, I need to find somebody that's strong enough to or somebody that is actually a challenge for me and doesn't explode in just one punch. That's why I'm like, it must be a pretty miserable life if like all you're
so
trying.
Why does he have to be a hero to do that? But
maybe that's the only way he thinks he can find somebody there.
I don't think that's it. I think it's more of like I don't think we know why he chose to become a hero, like fully just yet. Like maybe the reasoning hasn't come out. Wait, hang on. Let me just finish this thought.
Okay.
I think the way that King was phrasing it, from what I'm remembering, is that you are obviously like you're incredibly strong, but you don't have the right motivations. Like your heart's not in the right place.
Right.
There's a lot of room for you to grow in terms of becoming like an ideal hero, like someone who like probably genuinely saves people, like wants to do it, doesn't do it for the thrill, the glory of a fight, of a challenge with whoever he's fighting. And that's what's leading me to this question of why did Saitama choose to become a hero instead of just wandering around like Garou and just trying to find the strongest people? And like maybe I'm forgetting from season 1 on the motivation.
I thought that he I mean, I don't remember from season 1 him ever having like an intention like that, like, oh, my goal is to save people. I feel like it's always just been his own desire, ego driven.
Yeah, exactly.
But
so why did he choose to become a hero? I mean, I'm not saying that, I'm not asking you, I'm just like, speaking up.
Maybe that's what he thinks it is. Maybe that's what he thinks like the face value is, but maybe underneath that, maybe he's just not aware of yet, is that could be potentially in his subconscious. Didn't he like save that kid? Like he wanted to become strong to like prevent things like that from happening. So maybe underneath his actual push to becoming a hero is that reason of like actually wanting to save people, but maybe he just doesn't see it yet, and he just thinks that, oh, I'm just doing this to find the strong opponent because I'm like so strong, and that's like all he's like focused on. But maybe it is that intention.
Yeah, you bring up a good point. I completely forgot that the first episode was of him saving that kid, and that's what led him to wanting to become like much stronger. Or maybe you're right, like maybe he's kind of lost that like initial motivation since he's gotten so strong, because he's just like, maybe like I could totally see this where it's like he started off like wanting to become a hero, like to save people, to help people, and to do that you have to be strong. And then he just got way too strong, and it's just like, well, saving people isn't as satisfying as I thought it'd be. So maybe he diverted his like source of satisfaction from saving people to fighting people. And I don't know, maybe it just got twisted along the way. Maybe King's like bringing him back to his roots.
Yeah.
I don't know. Or maybe this is all explained already in the show. Quite honestly, I can't be sure. But it's an interesting speech that King gave there. And I actually really respected the way he was telling that to Saitama.
Yeah, me too. I think King should be a psychologist instead of a hero.
It sounds like all you need to do is read some manga to give some words of wisdom here.
Yeah. Seems like he enjoys that more.
Yeah.
All right.
Do you have any other thoughts?
No, I think we pretty much like covered everything. So
yeah.
I'm just ready to jump into next episode.
Yeah, we're going to jump right into episode 10 here. Thank you so much for watching along with us. Really, really, things are picking up in pace here, and I'm really, really enjoying it. So see you guys in episode 10. Thank you guys, as always, for watching, and we hope you guys enjoyed. Catch you guys next time. Peace.
Bye.